Ronke, a beautiful and ambitious 32 years old woman, had everything a woman could ask for: a loving husband, Femi, two wonderful kids, and a comfortable life in Ilorin. Femi was a hardworking man, a successful pharmacist who adored his wife and provided for his family. But Ronke, like many modern women, found her world expanding beyond her home through social media. At first, Facebook was just a distraction: pictures, memes, and harmless chats. But then she met David, a charming and wealthy businessman from Lagos. His word was sweet, his attention unwavering, and he always knew what to say to make her feel special. Unlike Femi, who was often too tired to shower her with compliments, David sent long messages about how beautiful she was, how she deserved more, and how he wishes she were his. Ronke began to withdraw from her husband. Their once lively home became cold. She spent hours chatting with David, laughing at his joke, while ignoring Femi's attempt to engage her. The little thing Femi did, bringing her breakfast in bed, picking up the kids from school, started to feel ordinary. She longed for the adventure David promised. One evening, Femi came home early and found Ronke giggling at her phone. Curious, he glanced at the screen and saw David's message. "I can't wait to hold you in my arms, my queen. Leave that boring husband of yours. You deserve better." Femi heart disturbed. He confronted Ronke, but instead of remorse, she turned defensive. "Femi, you don't appreciate me anymore. You take me for granted. David makes me feel alive," she screamed. Femi was crushed. He had loved Ronke with everything he had, but now she was comparing him to a stranger from the internet. He tried to reason with her, but Ronke had made up her mind David was the man she wanted. A few weeks later, she packed her bags, took the kids, and left for Lagos to be with David. At first, Lagos was a dream. David took her to expensive restaurants, showered her with gifts, and made her feel like a queen. But soon, cracks started to appear. David was not as romantic in real life. He was always busy, constantly on the phone, and barely spent time with her. He would leave early and return late, often smelling of women's perfume. Whenever she asked questions, he dismissed her coldly. One night, Ronke discovered the bitter truth. David was married with three children. She confronted him in tears, but he laughed in her face. "You left your husband for me. That was your mistake, not mine," he mocked her. Reality hit her like thunder. She had abandoned a good man for an illusion. She had broken her home for a fantasy. Ronke returned to Ilorin, humiliated and heartbroken. She went back to Femi's house, hoping for forgiveness, but it was too late. Femi had moved on, though he was still healing. He had found peace. He allowed her to see the children, but his love for her had turned to pity. "Ronke, I beg you to stay, but you choose a stranger over your family. I can't go through that pain again," he said, his eye filled with disappointment. Ronke fell to her knee, crying uncontrollable. She had lost the best thing that had ever happened to her for nothing. Years passed, but Ronke never truly recovered. Though she tried to rebuild her life, she lived with the weight of her mistake. Every time she saw Femi happy with his new wife, a sharp pain stabbed her at heart. She had learned the hard way. Not all that is glitter that is gold. This is the end of the story.